So, what are your career goals?
Mm, for career goals, actually my plan is to achieve the licensure to become an LPT, and of course to become a teacher in my at my hometown, in my alma mater. Um, I foresee myself an educator, not only as to support myself and to my family, but also to take the return of the to take the return to my alma mater, who created and molded for who I am in the future, and of course to educate the future generation that will also become the next pillar of our society.
So, why did you choose this school
Okay.
or this program?
Aside from the MMCU being known as a prestigious school, it is where the excellence starts, and it is their culture. And aside from that, I've heard from my aunts, my relatives, that this school is known for its is known for not only as a knowledge centered, but of course as a student. And there are instructors that will definitely help a student to establish their career, not only for academics but also for their personal lives. And I think that's it po.
Okay. So, ito medyo, ano na to, lagi naman to naririnig, lagi naman to na itatanong sa mga interview. So, how do you define success?
I think for me, success can be attained by the determination of a person or an individual. However, for me, I describe success as to be able to achieve the things that I want, the goals that I aspire as a student in my future career. However, I think for me, success is more on the contentment of my heart, that although I am not that I may not be able to attain the mayaman, as they said, but at least I can be able to achieve genuine happiness, to be able to support my family and of course myself.
How would you define failure?
I think failure is something that you want to pursue, but then there is a change of heart wherein ay baka hindi ko to kaya, so it's more on aatras ka just because you think you cannot, but actually you can if you want to try it.
Wow. Nai-impress ako ha. So, eto. Have you ever failed at any point? What lesson or what lessons did you learn?
I think it's more on personally the one that I mentioned earlier about having mental breakdowns. Actually, I chose to shift my study at Davao City. However, my parents are actually definitely hesitant of letting me go. However, I said na makakaya ko to. I can actually become an independent woman because she raised me very well. However, at some point, I became an insensitive child and didn't consider their lessons for me. And I think that's the greatest failure of that I ever had in my life. Wherein to the point that I lost I almost lost myself. I almost lost my confidence, and I didn't know how to turn back on track. And yes, I think that's the most. Yes po.
So, how do you conquer that situation?
Actually, I just don't know how I conquered that, but as much as I remember, it was the help of my very supporting and loving parents who didn't give up on me. And of course, the trust I have for myself that kaya mo yan, babangon ka because you have dreams, you have to fight for it, and mas kailangan ka ng pamilya mo kaysa sa mga problema na nasa isip mo. That's
So, nararamdaman ko na ikaw ay family-oriented, no? So, ito, bagay itong tanong na to sa'yo. Who is your role model?
as much as I don't want to take sides in any of my loved ones, but I think I can say that my role model is my mom. I can say that she is the very bravest woman I've ever had. And I think the greatest lesson she gave me is that kung ano yung meron ka, yun yung gamitin mo, and don't pretend like anybody else. Just be yourself. And that I have seen all her struggles, according to her stories, and her teenage life. I can say that, Mom, I salute you because of all the struggles you've had, of all the adversities you've been through. You're mean sturdy, and although our life is not that fortunate, but I'm thankful that you are my mom, and I am blessed that I have someone like you to look up to.
So ito, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. Actually, I can see myself in a four corner rooms, and then as I walk through that hallway, and hala, andyan na si mom, and then I would like, okay, good morning, class. Today is our topic for today, and I want to ask you like this, like and like that. Yes, I foresee myself as a future teacher after 5 years, wherein I can communicate, talk to my students, and of course be able to teach them not only academically but also their responsibility as an individual to become the next future of the society.
Okay, so cut mo muna. More about your personal achievement you are proud of.
Personally, I am actually an ordinary student. However, I am grateful that I can still manage to achieve some school achievements, such as, actually I am a repeater student due to personal problems of my mental health. I was forced, actually I decided to stop my study. So I was, so since instead of being a second year college student, I am currently a first year college student. However, I am proud of myself that those I conquered those problems with the help of my family, of course, not just for myself. And of course, I can finally be able to say that finally I graduated at senior high school. And actually the recent most achievement I gained is that when I enrolled at Mariano Marcos State University, which is a public school, which governs a free tuition, which is really actually a big help for me. And of course, I enrolled myself at my first priority po talaga.
Okay. So how did you decide on the course you would like to pursue?
Actually, about my course, I am actually really in love in English ever since then. So the moment that I changed my perception into taking technology, I decided that why would I not take an advantage of my skill. And of course, personally, my parents supported me at this because they have seen how much I grow, how much I love English, and how much I pursue into this subject. And they say, why would you not try to um, divert your attention into this, and hence it will be easier for you to of course plan for your future, and of course to establish yourself in your career. That's why po. And